the Renault Master. This body shape actually donates itself to various brands out there in the Renault-Nissan alliance, but this actual car is a Renault Master that's been converted to be a camper van. It drives like any other van, feels like it's partially loaded when it's driving, but the key factor of this is you can set this up to be a camper van in seconds, even with a solar panel and TV aerial on the roof. Inside the car through the back, you've got what's called a garage on the bottom. You can put bikes and things in here down the bottom half of this. Not in this one, but in different configurations. And on the top you got a permanent double bed, which is really good. The doors open much wider, then it allows you access to everything else. But let's have a look at the inside of this car. Sketch me like one of your French girls. In fact, that's actually the heater, is what you're listening to, that noise downstairs. This is the permanent bed in what amounts to be a Renault Master. So we've got a long wheelbase Master. It's been kitted out by a company called Cozy Campers that are in Dublin. And they have transformed the interior of a Renault Master to be a camper van. Proper one, because Renault don't actually make a camper van. The only two car companies in the world that make a camper van is Volkswagen with the California and Mercedes with the Marco Polo. The rest of them are made by kit or outers like Cozy Campers. This is actually very clever. Now, I'm going to show you something. I'm 6'1", and I don't fit anywhere to stretch out, so my feet, I don't fit. That's the nature of these camper vans. I don't fit in any one of them except for the California, because that's long ways down the van that way. So as you can see, there is plenty of room in the distance. Being a long wheelbase, everything's very far away. You got plenty of room. So this is the normal size Master cab, so I can't actually stand up in this bit of it here. But then when I get out here, I go into the skylight, which is quite cool, and then I take the step down. I can actually walk around now. That's the big difference here, is I can walk around in this bit of it. It's quite nice, huh? There is a television. It has a DVD player and stuff, and it's made by a company called Stan. I can't show you television; it would be a copyright infringement. But television, DVD player. It plays USB. It plays HDMI. It plays any input you like. Straight in a little television, and it's on one of those kind of arms you can move around. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4 seats won't all see this television, but you know, it's not meant. It's an adventure holiday. You're not meant to be doing that. The shower really does work. It's very good. So look, as a shower unit, deadly, absolutely deadly. I mean, if you're using not for a shower every single day, but if you're using it, it's working perfectly. Good stable hot water, nice supply of shower. I think the water in here is 85 litres, 81 litres, 87 litres, something like that you can have. So you can easily have like a 10 litre shower and then wait 20 minutes. Water heater kicks in, takes it from the leisure battery. This van isn't plugged in, by the way. It's just running off the leisure battery now. Heats it up again in 20 minutes. You got hot water again. I have a full tank of gas. I have a 2-ring cooker here, and I have a sink to go with it. Toilet and shower. The toilet is a cassette one, so you pull a cassette out from outside, empty it whenever you want to empty it. It tells you up there when it's full. So it's an amazing van. It really is. I mean, livable. About the same price as California as well, 75,000 euros including the van. So there is some clever stuff in this van. It's very, very well put together, very well thought out. The compromise is, as always, the second bed. So when you erect this bed, it stops that door being opened and really largely stops access to this part of the cab. So if everybody's in bed, it's not a big deal. If anybody wants to get up at any point to go anywhere, you have to climb over everything to try and get out of the car, which does beg the question, what happens in the event of an emergency and you really need to get out that door in a hurry. Totally doable, don't worry. The bathroom being between the two beds means anyone want to go to the toilet in the middle of the night has no problem. Of course, the bathroom is right here behind me. You got all these little blinds and windows and things that open and allow light in, and then blinds that allow just light in, and then blinds that block out all of the light, like blackout blinds. they're on everything. So the skylight is what's lighting me above from right now, and then the side lights here. And then little touch things, little touch LEDs everywhere, which are really clever. Lots of storage, which is exactly what you want in a cabin like this. You can easily spend a month living in this, touring around and living in this. It would be very, very straightforward. So I love it. I absolutely adore it. Would I buy it over California? Yes and no. A lot more storage in this. Still, for comfort, for long range operations, I would still pick a bigger camper van for 4 people, right? So if I'm going to go every weekend, or I'm going to go away for a week at a time, yes, this will do. This will have to, you still have to compromise things, but it's a lot better than the California for longer range stuff. For 2 people going away for the weekend, California, 100%. For 4 people, if you bring a big tent, California still. But for longer operations, for something that's going to last more than a weekend, a week away, a long-term thing, a lot of driving to do, boom, you're in this, boys. This is it. This is 75k, looking as it stands right now, including the van, and kitted out to this specs. Other specs are available. You can adjust this spec. This is custom built by Cozy Campers, so you can adjust this and have a different layout should you want. I would change the boot space down the back for carrying bicycles. I'd love to carry bikes nose in under that boot space. I wouldn't be worried about the height of the bed. It's fine, plenty of storage are needed. The cooking area here is fine, the bathroom is fine. That shower is actually very good, works perfectly. I still have 60% of my water left, even though I've had a full shower this morning, and the water's hot enough again to go again after 20 minutes. So absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. I adore it. I would be happy out in this now for a good month. I can see myself going to a race or a cycle race, or doing some sort of event and going the day before, and this thing parking up, getting yourself together, checking your kit and equipment, having a good night's sleep, up the next day, do the race, come back, have a shower, get changed, have another little rest you want, and then off you go. You can have your lunch. It's everything in one. It is the perfect complement to a race event or a car event or a weekend away or anything like that. It's the perfect thing for it. Day-to-day car, it's a bit too big for that. Just driving it to and from Aldi and kind of parking it up, and you could do it, but you would really have to be confident in driving a vehicle this size. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have subscribed by now, so please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. But until the next time, I will see you on the far side.